Hi, and welcome to Life is Good Today. I was thinking about today getting up here in Cincinnati is that when we grow up, we live a certain way, and when we don't see anything else, we think that's the way kind of everybody lives. And so our environment, oftentimes, if we stay in it long enough, we begin to believe it's the truth. It's just the way it is, and most people live this way, and most people do these things. And this is across the board, not just how you live, how you act, what you believe, all those things. And so, you know, the danger in that is if we don't explore, we begin to think real narrow. And so, this trip up to Cincinnati, we've been here for an extended period, and it's been 5 years since I've been in Cincinnati all the time, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, this isn't the way I remember it. And we got Doogie up with us, and the example is that in Florida, if it's raining, we let Doogie out. He runs, he gets a little sand on his feet, and that's it. And 2 hours later, usually the sun's out, and we're done. Well, here in Cincinnati, it's a mud hole in the backyard, and so every time Doogie goes out, which is a lot, I gotta, or Nancy has to. Uh, we got rags there. We got towels on the floor so he doesn't ruin the carpet. Then we got to wipe his feet off and get all the leaves off of him. And I mean, it's an ordeal. And so when you do that 20 times a day, it's oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. And then if we're going outside, we got to get our hats. You got to get your coat. Maybe you need your gloves because you're going to do something outside. And the preparation for all that is just like, wow, this is a lot of effort. Now, when I lived here all the time, it just seemed like that's the way you do it. No big deal, you know, and you get used to it. But now that I've lived in Florida a while, I think life is much simpler down there. It's easier. It isn't as yeah. You don't need as much to operate, and and you don't have to clean up so much, And so, but I think this is true of everything in life. Like I say, if you get diverse friendships, you learn more about what's going on and you understand better. And so I think the message of today is it's important that we keep exploring new ideas and new things so we learn more. We find out that, you know what, the times are changing. In this country, I think we're having a difficult time with that. I think the times are changing in this country, and uh, the guys my age are having a tough time letting go of control. And it's coming soon. I say in the next 5 years, it's going to be a big deal, and we're going to lose control, which is a good thing. I'm not one of the ones in control much anymore. I got some great women around me that keep me straight on that. But anyway, I think it's about checking your environment. If you've been in it too long, is maybe explore a little outside that and see if you can find some new perspectives in life, because that's what life is really about, finding new perspectives. So life is good today. It's the only day we have. And so I'm going to try to make it the best I can in downsizing, which is pretty depressing. So I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.